Is Inting Sion ruining League of Legends? Inting Sion has become a strategy popularized across solo queue and led by the man himself, Thebausffs. And while this strategy is controversial, when played properly, it can be very effective, which begs the question, is it innovative or toxic? Today, we're going to be discussing what the strategy is, why it's grown so popular recently, and how both the community and Riot have responded. So without further ado, let's get into it. The Inting Sion strategy essentially boils down to one main point: destroy turrets, win the game. Through a combination of lethality, hullbreaker, and his glory and death passive, Sion can become a huge threat by being a massive turret busting monster. And no one can do it better than the master himself, the boss, Thebausffs.
So is any solo kill a solo bolo?
Solo bolo. Yeah. If you're a Riven, you're a Camille, and you kill a Yumi, that's just a kill, you know. That's not really a solo bolo. There has to be some kind of fight.
Okay.
And that's when it truly is
Evenly
a solo
matched
bolo.
champions that take each other out. I love it. A solo bolo.
Using this strategy, he's climbed a high European challenger and as of recently, Korean challenger as well, while creating a little cult following of Sion enthusiasts along the way. And his large and ever-growing audience has seemed to pick up on that, yes, this strategy is crazy, but it can actually work. And when I say crazy, I mean being challenger while having a less than 1.0 KDA. It's that crazy. The main reason this strategy has become so popular is because people who see it think, oh, it's just freelo. After all, it's a lot easier to just tunnel vision on turrets instead of actually playing League how it's supposed to be. And the thing is, Thebausffs is a challenger level player who has a really high level of knowledge about the game, and while we may like to think that, we're not exactly quite at that level yet. So naturally that raises the question, if this has been a strategy that's been a thing he's done for a while, why is it now just becoming a problem? The main answer I could find to this question was hullbreaker. For those unsure of what the item does, it allows your minions to be much more powerful, for you to have a lot more stats, and also deal a bunch more damage to turrets when you're not with allies. I mean, this quite literally emphasizes the solo and solo queue. Since the item's introduction, Inting Sion has grown in popularity, coming out of Thebausffs' solo queue games into our gold promos. And let's just say low elo players trying to use this strategy can best be described as bad actors. And with more and more people picking up the strategy, even more and more complaints are coming up as a result. As of just a few days ago, Riot actually responded to all these complaints by hitting Sion's passive with a massive nerf. Glory and Death now deals 50% less damage to turrets. And in case you're wondering how Thebausffs responded to it, let's just say he's not too thrilled. Regardless, this has become a hot topic of debate in the League community. Is Riot shutting down a toxic playstyle or killing an innovative strategy? And while I personally am one for innovative strategies in the game I love, well, I'm told to love, Inting Sion does have one massive flaw compared to a lot of other strategies. It takes the team aspect out of League. There have been multiple games which I have personally played on stream where the enemy team has an Inting Sion who care less about what the other team's thinking. And whilst there are a few people who are like Thebausffs and actually trying to use macro and game knowledge to amplify the playstyle, a lot of people just run it down, don't care what their team thinks, and hope it works out. And I don't think I really need to explain why that's an issue. Is it sad that this creative, innovative strategy is being tarnished by bad actors? Yeah, it is. And I would argue this strategy was never really intended to be toxic, but rather just a unique but effective way to play the game. And at the time of recording this, the passive nerfs still have not hit live servers yet, but they look like they're going to be pretty substantial. And regardless of what you think this strategy may be, whether toxic or innovative, people will at least no longer be ruining your ranked games because they think they're a challenger player. I'm just kidding, people will always do that. A subscription would of course be appreciated if you're inclined, or if you just like to support the content. And as always, I'm live 4 days a week on Twitch. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. Hope you like the new little green screen thing I got going. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.